Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're looking closely at something you might see every day but not think twice about, yet it's changing things. The Frost Black Matte Antibacterial Grab Bar. And this deep dive comes courtesy of some great sources from Handy Washroom Direct.
Exactly. And our mission today really is to figure out what makes this specific grab bar stand out. We'll look at the unique features, how tough it is, where you might use it.
Okay.
Basically help you quickly see why it's such a popular choice.
Okay, let's jump right in then. The name itself, Black Matte Antimicrobial, sounds interesting. Design-wise, matte black is very modern, right? But that antimicrobial part, what does that actually mean for safety? How does it work?
Right, that's the key innovation here. The Frost 1001 BLK series. It has this special antimicrobial matte black finish. And it's not just talk. It's a real benefit for hygiene, especially where lots of people are touching surfaces. Think about inhibiting microbial growth.
Inhibiting growth, so it actively fights germs.
Precisely. It helps reduce the spread in places like hospitals, nursing homes, schools, even your own home, potentially. It's moving from just cleaning after to preventing before. Plus, that matte black finish. It's a powder coat, often tougher against scratches than, say, a polished chrome finish, which is good for busy places.
Okay, so active prevention, that's a big step up for hygiene. And durable, too. But what about the bar itself, underneath that coating? What gives it its strength? What's the core construction like?
Well, its main job is support, right? So the engineering has to be solid. These are made from Type 304 stainless steel. That's high-quality stuff, known for resisting rust and corrosion, especially important in damp areas like bathrooms.
Type 304, okay.
Yeah, and they have a good diameter, 112 inches, which feels secure to grip. Installation-wise, they've got these neat snap-on flanges. They hide the screws and fittings. Looks cleaner, but it's also part of the strong design.
And the strength itself. I saw a number mentioned.
Yes. If they're installed properly, and this is key with the right wall clearance, about 1.5 inches. They can support loads over 900 pounds.
900 pounds? Seriously?
Seriously. Which is, far more than required by most codes like the ADA, but it shows how well built they are. It's about confidence and safety.
That kind of strength, plus the hygiene factor. It sounds like these are used in a lot more places than just homes. Where do they really make a difference?
Absolutely. Their versatility is pretty impressive. You see them everywhere because they solve specific needs. Hospitals, nursing homes. The antimicrobial feature is huge there for infection control. Obvious benefit.
Makes sense.
But also high-end hotels, condos. The matte black looks sharp, fits modern designs. So safety doesn't mean sacrificing style.
Good point.
And then you have schools, universities, restaurants, malls, offices, rec centers. The list goes on. Their wide use really just confirms how robust and adaptable they are. A solid choice for commercial and residential spots.
Okay, so they're tough, hygienic, versatile, looks great. But that brings up a practical point. For anyone listening who might be considering these, what's the advice on installation and keeping them looking good long term?
Right. Installation is absolutely critical. This isn't really a weekend DIY project. They must be installed by qualified tradespeople, people who know the local building codes.
Qualified pros. Got it.
And every installation has to be inspected and approved. That's vital for safety, to ensure it actually can hold that weight we talked about. You can't skip that.
Then maintenance. Is that powder coat hard to care for?
Actually, it's pretty simple. Just wipe it down with a soft, damp cloth usually. But, but don't use harsh cleaners. No abrasive stuff, no bleach, no strong acids, nothing with chlorides.
Why not?
Because those chemicals can damage the finish, cause discoloration, and worse, they could actually compromise the stainless steel and that antimicrobial property.
Yeah.
You basically ruin the key benefits.
Okay, so gentle cleaning is key to making them last and keeping those features working. Good to know. If you want to explore these grab bars or other washroom solutions further, you can find more information at handywashroom.com. So to recap then, these Frost Black Matte Antibacterial Grab Bars, they're not just basic safety rails, they're really a mix of stylish design, advanced hygiene technology, and pretty incredible strength. A whole package.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Which leads to maybe a bigger thought. As we think more about public health, about designing spaces everyone can use safely, what does incorporating solutions like this, thoughtful, durable, hygienic, what does that signal for the future, for building materials, for accessibility standards moving forward? Something to consider.
That's a great question to leave our listeners with.